right, and joining me tonight from Los Angeles is Dylan Howard, editor-in-chief of CelebBuzz.com, and Maxine Page, executive editor of Radar Online. Welcome to you both. All right, I got to go through a few basic things here, Dylan. Let me start with you. Is she a princess? Is she a duchess? What am I supposed to call her?
She is a duchess, but of course, that role has long colloquially been said to be that of a princess. But her official title is the Duchess of Cambridge. Okay, all right, Maxine. Can I call her Kate, or do I have to call her Catherine? I want to be right.
Everyone calls her Kate, but apparently she would rather be referred to as Catherine now, and it certainly does sound more regal than Kate. Okay, all right, so I'll call her
Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, or do I call her Lady Catherine? Or is that wrong, too?
You can call her whatever you like, Vinny.
Definitely the Duchess of Cambridge.
All right. All right. Dylan, where's the baby, right? Isn't that what they're supposed to do? Isn't the royals usually in the first year they get the baby going, right?
Well, if you believe the tabloids, she's been having trouble having a baby. But, of course, many are suggesting that the Duchess has decided that she won't, in fact, have her child, her first child, this year because it is indeed the Diamond Jubilee, the 60th anniversary of the Queen's reign in the throne. So people are suggesting that, one, she didn't want to take the limelight away from Her Royal Majesty, and secondly, she didn't also want to conceive the baby during a year in which London is hosting the Olympic Games. Despite that, though, she has been at the subject of tabloid fodder, many suggesting she's underweight and can't conceive. In reality, though, that's not the case. Although she is bucking the trend because, indeed, Vinny, both Prince Charles and Prince William were conceived and born within the first year of their parents getting married.
Maxine, how much time are they spending together? Because maybe that's the problem here, because, you know, I see them apart often. I know they have a lot of things they have to do. How much time do they actually get to spend together?
Well, you know, the first year's been difficult because obviously William was deployed to the Falkland Islands for a period of time. And, you know, he works. You know, he's full-time working. So it has been difficult for them to schedule time together. But I also think, like, one of the main things, I think they're really keen to take it slow and they don't want to rush things. You know, I think they learned a lot of lessons from Charles and Diana, you know, rushing things, taking it just too quick. And I think they just want to get used to each other, being married, being together in the public spotlight, and they're going to do things on their timetable.
Yeah, and how would you compare, Dylan, the way the world has received them versus Charles and Diana?
Well, Charles and Diana really were the first time that the royal monarchy was able to install in the rest of England a sense of hope. And I think that's also what William and Kate have been able to do. In a lot of ways, Diana was the people's princess. And we saw with Kate's first public appearance how just intoxicating she was to those around her. Incidentally, though, we've rarely heard her speak. And that first time that she spoke at the Children's Hospice in southeast England really was a landmark event. And she's adopted a number of charities, as we saw in that report. So many people really are hoping that she can restore a level of faith into the monarchy that has been missing for some time in the wake of Princess Diana's death.
Maxine, you know, I know obviously the folks in England and over there, you know, incredibly popular. She's incredibly popular here. Where does she rank, like, around the world? Like, if you go to Asia, do they care about this stuff?
I think it's a story that's captivated the whole world. You know, the whole world tuned in to watch the wedding a year ago. And, you know, I think it's just a story that people just love. It's a fairy tale. You know, it's a commoner who married her prince. And it's just a good, beautiful, old-fashioned love story. And it helps that she's stunningly gorgeous as well.
That does not hurt the equation. Maxine and Dylan, thank you both so much.
Thank you, Vinny.